everyone, I'm Leslie and I'm on Royal Caribbean's Ultimate World Cruise. We are cruising the world over 9 months and I'm documenting all of it right here on Point Your Soul North. So thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to Tahiti. So after being in Tahiti from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night and literally circling the island, I wonder what you're gonna think of our thoughts of Tahiti. Watch and see. Let's go. Before we go to Tahiti, I wanted to address this. So that is not my design style. We are on the Ultimate World Cruise right now. And I film right here in our 179 square foot cabin at each port to take you with me to see the world. So that is courtesy of Royal Caribbean, and it's hideous, but it's our cabin. So I wanted to show you really quick. This is our cabin. I am filming from Royal Caribbean's Serenade of the Seas on the Ultimate World Cruise. Just a little panorama of our cabin. That's our bedroom. This is our living room. That's our closet. And there's our bathroom. That's it. I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people have asked. So back to Tahiti. When we arrive into Tahiti, the cruise port is right at the city center. It's in the marina, and so all the sailboats are literally right in front of us. So as we dock there at the harbor, we get off, we have a short little walk to get out to the main street. Of course, there's Tahitians at the port welcoming us. And we could walk right to the main street, hail a Uber and take it directly to the airport, because our plan today is to rent a car, circle the island and see what we can find. So we jump in our Uber, we blaze to the airport. It's literally like a 10-minute car ride at most. We had already rented a car, so it was super simple to just check out, get in the car, and we were on our way. So I had done quite a bit of research prior to us leaving to know what the typical Circle Island tour was and what stops it made along the way. So we had those planned to see, and then we were going to just see what the day brought us. So first up, we're on our way to Marae Arahu Rahu, which Marae, the word Marae, is specific to Polynesian culture and the monuments. These structures were used by Polynesians for ceremonial gatherings. This marae is the most impressive in Tahiti. It belonged to the local king and served as a central gathering place of the whole small nation of this valley. Visiting here is free. There is a parking lot right out front. You can walk right in. It is ceremonial ground, so please keep that in mind when you're there, but it is beautiful and it is definitely worth a stop. Next up, we stop at Taharu Beach. Sorry, I can't pronounce these words. Taharu Beach, which is black sand beach in Tahiti. It was gorgeous. I've never seen black sand on a beach, so it was just like striking to see the beach and to see the black sand. And it was a huge surfing area, so we stood by and watched a lot of the surfers. The beach, although beautiful and pretty extensive, there was not any beachgoers. You know, what you would typically see people out on the beach enjoying their beach day. There was us and one other family, pretty much just checking out the black sand and watching the surfers, but it was beautiful, a real beautiful area. We jump back in the car, we're back on the road. Next up is the water garden at Vaipahi. This also is free. It's on the south side of the island, and it's a little kind of green area. They have all the plants marked so you know what you're looking at. Beautiful flowers in here. There's a beautiful waterfall in the back. So we took a bunch of pictures back there. And chickens. Chickens are all over French Polynesia. We saw them in Moorea. We've seen them all over Tahiti. Chickens. So they just roam everywhere. We saw them everywhere. And just, again, a beautiful park. On our way out, there were locals selling bananas and what is called breadfruit. And breadfruit, when it's fried, tastes very much like a potato chip. It's fruit. It's part of the jackfruit family, but it tasted like a potato chip. So I got some. I wanted to check it out. And the local bananas, it's a banana, but it's so sweet. I actually got several of them and ate all of them. They're so sweet and definitely tasted different. Although banana, it just tasted different because they were so sweet. The roads are super easy to navigate in Tahiti. It's one big round island, so you pretty much can't get lost. Most of it is single lane. There was some freeway around the airport, but for the most part around the island, it's just single lane, but not a lot of traffic, so it was very easy to get around the island. I think overall, you know, beginning to end, the island may be 3 hours with stops. I think we were out for about 5, but super easy to navigate and definitely a fun way to do it because we could stop and stay and stop at whatever spots we wanted and stay as long as we wanted. Next up is the Arahoho blowhole. So this came very highly recommended to see, and I think it would have been really cool to get up close and watch it, but it was blocked off. There was, I think, some erosion, and so it was blocked off, so we couldn't get right up to it, but you could definitely hear the surf crashing underneath, and when it did, it would shoot the air up and blow the water up through the blowhole against the mountain. So it was cool to see, but we were just at a distance, so that was a bit disappointing. The surf there was nice. There was a couple kids out just practicing their surf. Again, secluded beach, no one out there, and but a beautiful view down the beach. I went online to make sure that I'm pronouncing this correctly. There is a notorious surfer beach in Tahiti called Teahupu, and I wanted to be sure to go out there on our drive to check it out. The island of Tahiti is round, but then there's a little like branch off, a little section of Tahiti, and that's where Teahupu is. As I said, this area is known for its epic surf. These waves can be anywhere from 9 feet to 23 feet. And in researching how to properly say the area, I watched a video of surfers and their faces just lit up when they spoke about this area. I know I built up this beach and I built up how cool it is for these surfers and how incredible this surf area is, but we never found it. We drove and drove and drove, and I'm pretty sure we found the little village, but we never found the beach or the area where the surfers were. And I think we were just kind of over driving at this point, and so we kind of just decided we were going to turn back, go back to the main island area so that we could finish our circle. So we didn't see it, but watching it online looks like an incredible surf area. So yeah, the canopy, the forest, and these huge canopy trees as we were driving around the island was really eye-catching. The denseness of the island forest and seeing these huge trees just canopy over. You could see as we were driving there were waterfalls coming down from the mountains, which was cool, and just a really beautiful area to drive through like that. Last up on our little makeshift Circle Island tour is the Point Venus Lighthouse. This lighthouse owes its name to the observatory found by James Cook in 1770. He was doing a transit of Venus at the time, and so he named it the Point Venus Lighthouse. It represents the first lighthouse in South America, and the lighthouse itself opened in 1868. It's also free. It's in the middle of a park. You could just pull in to the peninsula there, park and walk that area. Also beautiful park, beautiful area. It was cool to see in that peninsula area where all the outrigger canoes were. I had read stopping at a harbor bar on the water called Lee Moana, and it was perfect timing for us because they have happy hour from 4 to 6. It's a little kind of tiki hut bar on the water in the harbor. You could look out over the water, the beautiful Tahitian sunset, and then off to the right was our cruise ship, our home. So it was a cool little spot. We had some food, we had some drinks, and we were able to watch the canoers in the water. I'm not sure what they were doing, practicing or competing or just communing. I'm not sure, but it was really cool to watch them and watch the sunset go down, and a good place to get a drink, get a snack, save some money with half price happy hour. And kind of reflect on our day. So speaking of reflecting, as I had said, Tahiti is much more commercialized in the central part where the cruise ship was docked. There's shops and restaurants and buildings, the marina, just a completely different vibe from being in Moorea. And I had always just imagined like Tahiti, and it's so like tropical and islandy and beaches and just the water. And I think we just had a completely different opinion after spending the day in Moorea and having just such an incredible day in Moorea. And so having Tahiti come behind it, and literally having driven the entire island and actually that extra peninsula, we were underwhelmed, to be honest. Yeah, we checked off Tahiti off of our list, and will not have a need to go back. I think that Tahiti is probably a jumping off point for flying in conveniently to French Polynesia and then taking it to other areas, to Moorea, to Bora Bora, getting the ferry, getting a boat off to those islands that you would really stay at. Tahiti, I'm not sure, is really an island that you would really stay at. To be honest, I kept thinking at happy hour that if that was where I honeymooned or if we had gone there on vacation, I would have been so disappointed because it just was not what we were expecting. Trying to find beaches where we could have hung out, snorkeled, actually gone into the water or enjoyed a beach day. We didn't see anyone on the beach. We didn't see, families enjoying the water. We just didn't see much of anything. So we were disappointed. And so, yeah, we marked off Tahiti off of our list and we're off. I'm not sure if that's surprising or not to hear that we don't have zero need to go back to Tahiti. Yeah, said thank you, French Polynesia, and we're off. So we have a couple sea days and we're on our way to Australia. Yeah, that's just a whole nother planet for us in America. Getting that far, we are very excited. We have some super cool stuff. I'm so looking forward to seeing it and sharing it with you. So I hope that you got kind of our take on Tahiti. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, be sure to like, give me a thumbs up to the YouTube video. Be sure to subscribe so that you're notified of future videos, and check back when we're in Australia and see what that has in store for us. Look at this water, y'all. We're on our way to New Zealand, and this is the water. Like, what is that? Are we even moving? We're moving. Like, oh my gosh, look at the water. I wish you could see how incredibly blue it is. Oh my again for joining me. Thank you for being part of this incredible world cruise journey, and bye for now.